Hi, my name's Lawrence. I want to do an online and interactive economics lesson with you. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper, and to have the most fun possible, you've got to pause the video when I tell you. Okay. Economics, great subject, but it's misunderstood. What do you think it means? I want you to pause the video now and write down everything you associate with economics. Okay, welcome back. What did you come up with? Here's some of the ideas that other students have come up with. Inflation, unemployment, economic growth, high prices, low prices, oil, scarcity. All of these words are valid and well done for thinking of them. I'm going to go through all the different parts of economics in different videos, but what's one common theme? Whether you think of micro, macro, one firm or the whole government, there's one common thread in economics. Do you know what it is? Why not pause the video and try and guess? Okay, you're back in the game. Let's try and tell you. Economics fascinates me because it's about human decision making. What makes a good decision? We need to know, if we've only got so much oil, how to use it. If you're the government and you've got $1 million, you need to think, do we need a new road? Do we need a new school or a new hospital? Humans are constantly making decisions, and I want to try and help you make good ones. What you can do for me is this. Pause the video in 10 seconds and write down 2 decisions that are important to you. Like, what will be your future career? Should you be an actor or should you be a teacher? Or another thing could be, should I move to Beijing or should I move to Shanghai? Write down 2 important decisions in your life. Okay, well done for writing down your decisions. While you were doing that, what was the philosophy that you felt lay behind your decision making? What would make you go to Shanghai or Beijing? Is it family? Is it money? Is it a gut instinct, or do you write things down and become very calm about it? Everyone has a different way of doing something. Here's some extension work for you. After you've watched this video, try and buy this book, Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. He's got a fascinating research into how fast decision making can be actually very valid, but only in an area where you have expertise. Great book. And economists are always reading, trying to learn from each other, so I recommend that. Let's come back to our topic for today's little video. Here's a theory that's important to economists: cost-benefit analysis. It's a way that we can try and explain rational decision making. Every theory you ever come across in every subject needs a definition. Here's one for cost-benefit analysis. It's our tool by which we can judge 2 competing opinions in a decision. Let's take you, your future, and maybe studying. Maybe you've been to university, but if you have, think back, or if you haven't, here's a fun game for you. Let's pause the video and write down all the good things that could happen in your life if you go to university. Think of as many as you can. Okay, so you've paused the video, you've promised me? All right, let's look at your list. What did you come up with? For me, I went to university, I had great new knowledge, I had new experiences, new sports, learned new skills like filming videos and editing them, and hopefully it made me more employable. Okay, but it's not all good things about university. There are problems and there are reasons why some people don't want to go. Let's look at those. Get your pen, your piece of paper, and in 10 seconds when you pause this video, write down as many reasons you can think of why you don't want to go to university. Okay, welcome back. What did you think of not to go to university? Maybe it was cost. Maybe it was taking yourself away from your family. Maybe it was that you could start in an industry now without a degree and earn money to begin with. So there are valid reasons not to go. Notice that there are financial reasons, there are emotional reasons, there are reasons to do with other people's feelings, your own feelings, there are predictions about the future. It's very difficult to compare how sad your mum will be that you're not spending time with her against how employable you will be in the future with your degree. The reason is you're comparing 2 different things. You're comparing apples with oranges. What we need to do to make good decisions in life is to have one common currency. Currency, what does that mean? Money. You guessed it, we're going to attach money to all decisions. So if you've got all your costs, attach money. How much it's going to cost you in RMB that you go to university. And do the same for benefits. So again, pause the video and try and attribute a cost and a benefit to every different item you've got on your list. Use RMB. Okay, you paused the video and you made the list? Fantastic. You've got all your costs and you've got an RMB to it. Add them all up. What's the cost in your life of going to university? Then add up all the benefits. And here's the clever part. You should have a benefit and a cost. Whichever is bigger, that would indicate to me that that's the decision you should make. If the benefits exceed the costs, you should go to university. And the same if you did something else, or you can apply this to something else. If the costs of going to the cinema exceed the benefits, then don't go. Okay, so that's the theory, and you've applied it to a real situation in your life. Now let's have some fun. We're all smart people. Let's analyze the theory. I want you to think about all the strengths of cost-benefit analysis. Why is it a good theory? Pause the video and write down a list. Okay, what did you come up with? Some of the strengths are its simplicity, its clarity, and the way that it leads you to a clear decision. But not everyone is sold on cost-benefit analysis. Some people think you can't do it, we shouldn't do it, particularly on things like health. So here's your job. Pause the video and think about the limitations of the theory. Okay, what were your limitations? Why do you think the theory is not perfect? One obvious problem is that when you assign a monetary value to things like people's feelings about their hopes and their dreams, it's guesswork, and it's not easy to price things in money terms. Some people think it's too callous, too cruel to think of, cost-benefit analysis of improving the safety on trains. Can you really measure what it means to someone to lose a loved one? So there are real limitations to the theory too. Okay, final part of the video. You've thought of a new theory, you've applied it, you've analysed it. Here's the end. Whenever you learn something new in your life, you should make a decision. Will I add this to my life? Will I take this theory and will it influence if I go to university or not? So you've got to evaluate, have a discussion with your parents, your family, your friends. I've learned cost-benefit analysis. Should I actually use it? Are you a supporter or a detractor from this theory? Okay, I've loved talking to you about this theory. I've loved trying to give you some ideas about it, and I hope you'll watch all the different videos as we explore economics together. Sai Jen.